Why? Why would you put so many batteries on an e-bike? Because I feel like it. That's why. Because I want to. Because people ask me to. Now, that's the best part. People ask for me to do these things. Please show me how. Hold my beer. No problem. Anyway, I'm having a rant. I'm also checking audio, so there's a purpose to it. I'm having a rant. I'm also checking audio, so there's a purpose. Good morning, folks. Give me just a second. I'm here. We're gonna do this thing. Um, more or less, I'm gonna ask for forgiveness from Velotric because I don't think I'm supposed to be doing this right now. There's a select few, the special guys, Mike Rochester, Electric Bike Review. There's a few that have had it out early. But my man Zach from Tampa Bay e-bikes went and talked to Velotric, and we had a plan, but he's coming in from, or he came in late last night from Cabda, and there was this notion of doing it, and I like to get these lives knocked out early, and I need to get this thing out of the box. I don't think that I'm gonna make the special date for the release, but regardless, we're gonna pull this thing out. If Velotric is watching, or they do watch this, you guys, I love your bikes. Just I'm never going to be able to compete with Scott Hardesty, and I know you guys had dinner with him. So how do I do that? I'm going to do it by being interactive and bringing it to the people's live on a Sunday morning, and begging for your forgiveness if this is inappropriate in any way. But we're doing it. This is happening. Call me if you have any issues. So yeah, riding retired. You know how it is. Good morning. I was in between a jacket too. That was another thing. Like, I took the thumbnail picture without the jacket and I'm like, oh, this is cold. So this is where it is. Give me a couple minutes to get set up. I'm sure some other people are gonna come filtering in. Cherry Crimson is fun, and I know that this isn't as cold as Colorado, so please forgive my exaggerative language, because it's not terrible. I could survive if I took this jacket off, and likely I will take the jacket off. Okay. Which of you saw the Wired Warrior video get posted? And there's a guy in there, and it's just like, there's always that comment about motorcycles. Just get a motorcycle. From people that have never ridden a motorcycle, so they don't even understand. Not only that, but they've never had a battery die out on them because they've not ridden their bike for more than the range proclaimed. It's just aggravating. I do not like it, Sam. I am. All right. So let's get a spec rundown. I may need my new glasses because I'm going blind. Dadgummit. Gosh. This is not my favorite part. Okay. Specs. Ooh. See if you guys are getting slick in here. 60s and sunny here oh, see? Yeah, Colorado. Yeah. Can't be that bad. Size guide. First and foremost, I like the fact that they have multiple frame sizes, because I've gotten caught up in this. Let's see, what was the last one that was in bad size from? It was the E-Cells Kingstar. Jeremy has it, and it was the mid frame, and I rode that thing and I loved it, but if I'd have had a large, I probably never would have let it go. They have some very unique color names. Emerald green, Le Mans blue. I wonder if that's, I think it's Le Mans. It's Le Mans or Le Mans. So I'm gonna go with Le Mans for a little flair. Cherry crimson, stone gray, and mint. It's like a light green, I'm assuming. Yes. Yes, it is. That color is seemingly popular across a lot of brands. User height. user height with suspension seat post goes up by 3 inches. So the body on the included suspension seat post, if you get that as an option, gives you an extra 3 inches, which is good. So that puts the top end rider height at 6'7". That's not me, I'm at 6'2". So apparently I can use the large frame all the way through. Triple butted aluminum alloy frame, or that's the fork. It's air suspension at 80 millimeters of travel and lockout. 750 watt motor, 1100 watts peak. It's time to do some math. Math. Scott, you're awake. How was your Sunday morning? I cannot say it out loud, but I hope the world was good to you. How's that? All right, 1100 divided by 48. So that's a 23 amp max output controller, if all the maths. 15.2 amp hours, IPX7 on the battery. I'm not dunking it in water, but if you need some kind of like risky assessment of all this thing, go watch Scott throw it in a lake. That's where you need to be. It's too cold here for this. I was gonna look at the 3 amp fast charger. I'm curious about the charge state when this comes on. If it's good enough, and I have enough battery left on the phone, I'll just put on the chest cam, or like the chest mount, and take it out. You know, I have to bundle up with my winter gear, but I'll get it done. If not, we're just gonna do the simple and easy unboxing and just be wowed by the colors and all the fantastic gadgets. It says it has USB Type-C. The one thing that I do wonder about this is if it's pulling current through the harness, and if so, like what's max? Because what we're experiencing a lot across the industry is like, yes, you can plug in, yes, it's there, but you don't get like a nice current that will actually charge the phone. It'll tell you it's charging and it'll like leak a little bit into it, but you're not going to be able to really charge a phone off of what's going through these batteries. We have tried and are working on getting accessories. We do have one for like the lower classes 4852 that'll plug into like DX2, and then you can just string it up wherever you want. Lots of success there, and we're working on one that rolls up to a 90 volt system, USB-C integrated in. You'll actually see it in the Wired Warrior video that came out this morning, but it's not available just yet. Trigger control, oh no. Is this my mortal enemy throttle? Is this the horizontal one? We shall see. 5 riding modes. I wonder, it says 5 riding modes on pedal assist. I wonder if they're like verbally labeled, like the boost, boost plus, boost plus 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 plus. I do miss the 1 through 5s. Like it was simple, right? 5 being, although people on the channel or people that buy products, they will give a 1-star review and be like, best thing ever. I'm just like, oh, you were messing up the math here, but I appreciate you. Thank you very much. It's something. 2.9 miles per hour. I think Scott can help with this. Average walk mode is 3 to 3.5 miles per hour. Is that right? Scott says he's been up since 7. So what is that? Math. I do, Brad. I try. Flagler. Yeah, that's a good. Flagler's a good area. They got a nice little beach thing going on there. Brad, I hate walk modes. I don't hate them, but I'm big enough like it's not been much of an issue. But I can imagine like if you're having to get this thing up a continuous incline, bridge, etc., or like that spiral that I show at Clearwater Bridge, like it would be helpful, very helpful. Sorry for interrupting your Discover 3 cut. Just make comments. Actually, I'm glad you're here because I need you to defend me if Velotric is like, what the heck is this guy doing before the day? And it's called Sunday, and I gotta do it. And I got a little teaser from Zach. Zach said they didn't seem to have an issue with it, but he was coming in late. We couldn't get to the shop, so I'm like, I'm just gonna do this here. If you guys don't know, we are developing, hopefully, what is a promising and budding relationship with Tampa Bay e-bikes. They now have the Magicians over there, and they'll have the Alpha Minis as well. And we are going to, I think the first install is going to be dual battery with Tyler on the Hemingway D5. So I'm interested in that. That'll be fun. I'm just going to show him how to get through it. All right. Speed and range, max speed is 20 miles an hour by default, max speed adjustable 12 to 28. That's good. Does that mean any power distribution at all at the weakest point is still going to take it at 12 miles an hour? Because that seems to be a problem. Even on controller replacements that we've done, anything that we offer, people are looking like lowest end 10 miles an hour. 12, if it's a full current output, like jerky, and some people are hesitant about that, which is, I understand it. I'm a speed demon, so I'm never in that place, but I hear it all the time. And like Brad says, maths, and so I have to go by the facts. Let's see. Aluminum alloy, freewheel is 11 to 40. Holy moly, what a granny gear. 8-speed shifter. Tektro brakes, we're about that. 180 mils on the discs. Yes. Remember the days of the 160s? And we were really happy because they were hydraulics, so that doesn't happen anymore at all. Maybe on a rear, if they're getting really, really special. 30.9 millimeter diameter seat post. MIK, oh. The rear rack is MIK special. Hold, please. Let's see if I got one. I know I got an MIK. MIK. There's one. Yes. Okay. We'll see. We shall see. All right, I think it's time to get to the getting. The tools are out. I've read enough. I'm sure you guys just love listening to me talk. Can y'all hear the dog next door? The dog is going nuts. Yeah, he's going bonkers right now. Okay, here we go. You may not be able to hear it because I got the fancy special microphone on, but that dog is losing his mind right now. There it is. Birds are home. Find Hub works with Android, and Find My works with Apple. This is some highfalutin technology here, Velotric. Oh yeah, see that MIK right? Oh, yeah. Okay. Good. Let's build your sweet ride. And these are really nice boxes. Manuals and tools. This is like getting into an iPhone. We don't need that. Instructions for the week. This, however, we're all about this. I guess I'll try and do the put it together thing. And I cannot get this wrench out. This thing is huge. Yeah, perfect. What else we got? All the appropriate sizes and a Phillips. We'll see. All right, we'll try and use their tools for the put it together part. Since they sent them, and it says tools in case you missed it. Accessories. What is this? Oh, those are important. Near frequency control. Oh man, that's a lot of pieces. They're using those smaller connectors. Seeing these a lot too. Hemingway's using them. They're like super, super tiny wireless connectors. This thing is not together. I'm Gosh, they're forcing me to read the instructions until. I'm assuming this is a forward protrusion scenario. Get you going through there. Just gonna hope that I know my sequences. Get you on there. Nope. I'll make you on the other side. Maybe. Starting off with a bang. It's gonna be great. Whoa, that'll do. Warranty service, my headlight was broken by some idiot that just dropped it. Scott, of all the things that I appreciate the most, it's the bell. And I recognize it now when no one has one. And I see why you're so compulsive about it. Okay. That's a lot of stuff. Go ahead and get this out. So when it's time, we'll just start charging. That'll be one of my first pursuits. What is this? Get that in there. 54.6, accurate 3 amps. We like that. And then there's the Velotric special 5-pin charger. Come on now. Come on, guys. What is this? A wall mount? Okay. All right. I like that. Oh, that's fancy. That's really fancy. And it fits well too. Like there's no, you don't go do any craziness. It just fits the form of the body. I like it. There. Tools can go there. Go ahead and put the instructions there. pedals. Like all that plastic and the pedals come out. Nothing. They're very light. Very light. Okay. Oh. Somebody get the S2. What's the S2? S2 what? Mullican. Who? What do you mean the S2? S2 bike? I don't know. Am I out of the loop now? Jim W. It is almost a guarantee that dual battery will not be available because they run wiring to have the capabilities of doing firmware updates all the way to the battery. So dang near 100% improbable. It can be done, but the problem is that they're reading metrics off the battery, and once you add another pack of cells, then what the system knows to be factory, it cannot read it. So dual battery is likely a no-go unless they do it themselves. And I think Scott Hardesty may attest to this. They are considering dual battery on some of their newer models. I'd like to take credit for that, but I'm sure it's not real. Just they're probably annoyed that I tried. I did get it done on a Discover 1, on a yellow Discover 1. If I remember right, I sliced the crap out of my hand when I did that thing. And they gave me a suspension. Yes. Look. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if I was going to get one. But I'm very happy. That will do. Ready? I think I'm ready. This is a good pack job. Even here on the side, there's the plate is just flush against the box, and then they like put a reinforcement on it so it doesn't push through. There is no complaint about this at all. Like the box it's set through. Let me show you guys. The only thing I'm seeing that's really like eye-opening inside here, it's right here. And that's where the accessories box was, but it looks like everything was okay. But on the mount on this side, like they reinforced the box, and then you see this plate right here. It's funny because a lot of people will leave stuff like that on their bike thinking that it's a part of it or some kind of like protective, you know, daily protective gear. Jerome, like the reality is I'm scared, right? Because if I like mess it up or if I fall over, then you guys are just gonna endlessly laugh at me. Because I like to lift them out, leave the box whole, and then use it as trash dumpster. But here you go. All right, Jerome, you happy? You happy it's out? Environmental engineering is a thing that I'm a part of, but it's kind of not good because I get products that have a lot of waste, and I like them. There. All right, I'm in between that I need to take this jacket off situation. Oh, it's so cold. Okay. Okay. I'm sitting here saying I'm not going to get the tools, but guess what? Got to get the tools because they don't include something to cut these industrial zip ties. I think this is a keeper. This one is not. So all I'm moving right now towards is getting the front wheel off the frame, and then I'll get it on the rack, and then you guys will have a better view of what's going on. Looks like the fenders at the bottom too. Is that's nice. Ooh. Okay. There she is in all her glory. Morning, sir. Oh my gosh, everybody's out. Hey, you want to come look at this one? Keep in mind the video is live, so you're subject to being on the interwebs. It is the brand new Velotric Discover 3. Yeah? Yeah? Talking high praise. You like it? I had to choose red for sure. They have another one that's a mid-drive, but I don't know if I'm special enough for that one. I'll have a good time with this. We'll see how it goes. I'll show it off. Yeah. Yep. IPX7 rating. I was telling him earlier, I'm like, I'm not gonna dunk this in water, but if you need to see it, there's some people out there that have done it. Yeah. So yeah, I'll have it out. I'll bring it by though, so you can see it. Have a good day. That's Kathy, and she was in the trike video. She pretty much, like, if she sees something that I have that she likes, she'll just get it. So she's an unofficial behind the scenes YouTube reviewer, sort of. Magician Alpha is heavy. Did I miss the S2? Somebody get the S2. Oh, you fancy? What's the best electric bike lift? Molican, you just putting me in hot water with generation e-bikes right now. 130 pounds. Well, take the batteries out, guys. Y'all, like, come on now. It's not 130 pounds if you take the batteries out. I hope none of y'all are riding with a rear rack or a car rack with the batteries in. Hopefully. Hopefully. This thing was light. I've been moving around, so that Warrior, moved that wired Warrior yesterday with the third battery. The thing I worry about most doing that stuff is the kickstands. It's like, can the kickstands handle all that weight over time? See if I can. Carefully let that hang. See if I can. Yes, I can. I'll salvage that zip tie. I like the industrial ones. They're good for like when you need a tie up or something. Let's see, this is large. Big Bad John. Here it is in all its glory. Oh wow, it is really pretty. Holy crap, this thing is beautiful. I'm never gonna be insulted for picking the wrong colors. I know that. I know what's up. This thing is gorgeous. If it only had some gold rims. Just kidding, just kidding. It's just crudely taped on here. Oh, all right, it's like a protective piece. Ah, okay. What the heck? Oh. Oh, really? This is a trademark seat called the Comfort Max, and it looks like it too. And for all those people that ever gave me crap about the suspension seat and the suspension seat post, well, guess what? That's what this combination is. I'm looking for all those plastics that I can leave on here to really annoy Scott Hardesty. There's not much. I could probably leave these and just let them flop in the wind. We'll see. We'll see. What does this say? The through axle that is used in the fork protection tray should be reused for the front wheel assembly. Do not throw it away. Well, for the first time, I'm happy that I'm reading the instructions. Duly noted. Please refer to the quick start guide. I don't know about that. Stop telling me what to do, Velotric. Be sure the front wheel is properly installed before each ride. Failure to do so could cause the wheel to come loose while riding, resulting in damage to the bike property or serious injury and or death. For more information, please review the owner's manual that's shipped with your bike. Reading? It's for the birds. Can some, oh. Crabbit S2 300 pounds. Okay, is that what that is? Do I have the S2? I do. I do have the S2. Look, I got one. It's just hasn't made it out yet. And honestly, I'm so freaking concerned about it because that rack is heavy as hell. It's so heavy. So glad they have Android. Go back to your hole, Mike Rochester. Android Find My? Don't you guys like pride yourselves on having like the first of the first and everything? And now you're just like, I'm really happy that I can have Find My. And we're all sitting here with like Apple phones, been doing that for years now. Golly, Find My. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to read the instructions and I hate it. It comes down to all of these goodies. Quick start guide. Compliance, sticker, sticker, sticker. Owner's manual. I'm sure there's a QR code on this box somewhere that tells me what to do. Isn't there? Yes, right over the top. It's here. But we don't read no stinking instructions, especially not in public, letting people know that we read the instructions. Ever. Oh, and there's the QR codes right there too. Then we got safety, safety, safety. These are the bike parts. Look how it works. Tools, yes, like. Pedals, yes. Charger, yes. Front light, which was loose. Yes, yes, yes. Cable binder, got that. See that? 4mm Allen up front. Centering, got it. Yes, yes, yes. Adjustable stem. Okay, okay. There's all that front wheel stuff. Don't mess up your brakes. Got it, got it, got it. Where's the headlight? That. So this is what I was looking at. And Scott, I think you experienced this. Or, a bike like it, but it looks like this thing. So it'll be, I may have this upside down. I do. Yeah, I put it on upside down. Goodness. There you go. So it sits like this, and then right up at the stem, and then it's a custom one, so it'll just attach right there. That's why I wanted the instructions, so I think we are now safe to begin again. As you can see. Any comments on swept handlebars? I'm not a big fan, but we'll see how they go because these look a lot wider than the last set I was on. So sit like so. This is the left-hand thumb throttle. This will shoot out front. Okay. Just gonna leave all that covered. Grab my toolkit. Need to keys. That is very slick. All right, I'm gonna set this down and get a charger on it. So y'all bear with me. Intro hold music. Here it comes. It's on. Power in. Plug it in. Boom. It's going. There it is. Okay, it's going. There's a red light under the V. That's pretty cool. It's a very fancy charger. Okay. Into the magical toolkit. Oh. Mike Rochester, it's not about budget, it's about class. Have some class, bro. Have some class. Stop making me talk to you on Facebook Messenger if I want to talk to you in a group. You hear me? Get rid of the green bubbles. Although I do like that I can actually, like, you can see the read messages. So used to the old Android people just got the delivered situation and you never knew. But now they're kind of special. All these small connectors, I'm like scared to death of breaking them. These tiny babies. And then this, so this is the screw for the headlight. And that's why I was looking at the instructions, because it has to be angled right when it sits so the headlight will point forward. Otherwise, no one ever reads the instructions. I'm out. Cable orientation looks good. All things are lined up. These are over the top. These are set. It doesn't look like they used the central markers other than for getting it right down the middle on this bad boy, because that would mean that's already an awkward angle. I can see it. We'll see. We'll see. Hey, Mike Rochester, is there a basket for this thing? I know it has the side mounts, which are, it's like the great debate. There's the front plate versions, and then these that come off the side where the mounts go down, so they work more with the weight versus it trying to pry off of the face of the headset. Also, for any of you guys that were ever curious, do I have torque wrench? Yes, I do. I just don't use it much, right? These things are precision instruments, but I have it and it's labeled, which is nice. I like how they have that, and they do mark it. You see them? It's like, oh, well, they're 6 to 8 Newton meters, which I can get in with precision, and then this is 3 to 5. Don't mistake this lower marker. It's for the light, not for these two screws up here. So yeah. I'm gonna bring that. I am gonna line them up just like this little target situation. Just makes it easy. It's very convenient. If you guys are interested in this bike, the code or the affiliate link is listed in the description for this video below. There are some bigger influencers, and I know you're seeing them all in the chat right now. So Scott Hardesty here, Mike Rochester is here, and he had a sneak peek. And he had both, right? Talking about both the mid-drive and the rear hub. So you guys can check out their channel. And I think those guys may have discount codes. I'm not sure, but I'm new to the game when it comes to Velotric, or they're inviting me back because I'm friends with some cool people, except Android users. Mike, that's you. Budget or not. Stop spending money on gifts for Hardesty in his daggum studio and get out here and do the right thing. I think I lost the screw on the bottom of my stand. I did. All right. Commercial break? Not really. Okay, I got it. Never mind. So what I'm looking at now is to make sure that the spacing on the upper piece and the lower piece is the same, and then I'll tighten down. I'll just bounce back and forth so we get an even applied pressure. Feeling good. Still need a little bit more on the bottom. There you go. And that looks good. Hit it again at the bottom again, real quick. Okay. That means these tops should be relatively tight. Yeah, now it is. Go. All right, and then all of this will be, there'll be some levels of precision and that need to be adjusted. I'll have to get this thing raised up as well. It looks like, yeah, should be okay. Okay, good to go. I'm gonna get some thread locker because it is not on the pedals. Verdict is still out on this, but I've seen a lot of posts lately where pedals are just backing out of the cranks, which is not good. So you never want to put red on there, always blue. But this stuff is nice to have around if you're working on e-bikes a lot. What's going on over here in the chat? No Clue Q. Thanks, man. No Clue Q. Appreciate that. Thank you very much, sir. Give that a star. No, a heart. Mike likes the Discover M much better. Yeah, yeah, I feel that. I feel that in the way you talk about him too, so no doubt. Had a dream I had a 1,250-foot studio, but when I woke up, it was only a 250-foot shed. Come out here and work in the shells, bro. Weather's fine, for you guys anyway. I got my new electric bike rack yesterday from Feedback. It is not working. Oh, not good. Man, Scott, that sucks. Here comes Brad Twist to give you hell about not getting the Remco. You should have listened. Should have listened. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Into the tool pack. In case you guys missed the big warning that were the tags that were wrapped around the fork, do not throw this through axle away. That, however, is trash. Actually, it looks like it could be a good tool tray. Right? Like this looks like tool tray potential written all over it. Or like screws or something. I'm gonna see if I can fashion something up. Yeah. Okay, fender. Is that it? That's it. Give me a second while I de-trash this thing. So you have this guard, which was on the outside of the box. I wonder if that's screwed in. Just a push-through scenario. Need to be breaking my front wheel. That's nice. That's a nice fender metal. Some ASMR for you guys. Can you hear it? It's my best bike cave. Ben the Breck impression. Alright, what is this thing? What's happening here? It's just jammed in there. Okay. All right, can you guys see this? Hey, don't forget to take this out. Gets quite unnerving if you don't. Don't squeeze your brake handles once you take it out. And then, I guess standard practice is fender first. So on the back side, I'll do that. Get into my magical tool set. This has the very, very luxurious single screw into the fork, no nut on the back side. Don't need to hold a crescent or some kind of other wrench to make sure you can get it out. It's the little things, folks. It's the little things. Yes. These are not the same size. Tricked. Yes. I don't know what y'all can see. Did I come too close? I did. There. Let's go ahead and get this in. It's just so easy now. Is Jerome giving me crap right now? The X pattern. I'm gonna get in those comments just a second. We're coming back. Till then, got some bike building to do. That's in. That's in. That. Stepping back. Pull this. Get this, as I'm doing it, all I'm doing is watching the disc into the brake caliper, and then I'll adjust from there. That was easy. It's so too easy. This one is 15 Newton meters. Just want to see if I can embarrass myself in front of you guys. There we go. Let's see. Got it set. Let's see how good my hand calculation, my precision hand calc is. That feels it right there. That was pretty good, Matt. I guess maybe an 1/8 of a turn I got off of that before it popped. So, man, that's it, guys. Day is done. I don't like, when I show off like that, I don't need to do anything else. I should probably just kill this video and just call it a win. Heck yeah. 15 Newton meters, guys. Precision with these hands. All right, I'm gonna spend some time button up here, get this thing tightened up. Mr. Cox, yeah, New Jersey. Mr. Cox, the New Jersey comments doth flow everywhere. It's not a good situation they got going on there. Every bit about politics, nothing else. Just completely unreasonable. If you have money, it's not an issue, right? You just pay your tickets. But just sucks. So that's one thing. Can't get my wrench in here for that last bit of leverage, which I need. So that may require a different tool. If you do get your wrench in, you're subject to like scraping the paint off of here, and I don't think it'll be the end of it either. So Velotric, that. Oh no. I feel like this screw is like this is stripped. It is. Yep. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but it looks like this thing's stripped out. Or just simply is stripped. Anticipate. Depth on this isn't great. Give me a minute. I'm gonna see if I can find another screw. This seems to be stripped out. Total depth on this screw when it comes through, the thickness of these stays are preventing it from getting another piece gripped. And then I can actually see, you can see some of this, the threads inside the fork are coming out. First world problems. Let's see what we got. Looks to be the same length. Oh, looks like I can get some out of it. Maybe promising. Now I can't. The washer's on there. Dang it. All right, this has a longer seat on the screw that has the longer length, so I'm hoping that it will get inside here and then there'll be more threads deeper inside the fork. Yep, perfect. That'll do. A little mismatch color, ain't gonna hurt nobody. And this other one is just fine. Okay. Well, that was an adventure. Put that in. Okay. Scott, I figured out the stickers that I'm gonna leave for you. Is this one. That's for you. And this one. Your favorite. I'm gonna give this a little bit, just a tiny bit. There you go. You guys, in case you don't know, just remember the left side is reverse threaded. So it's lefty tighty, righty loosey. I cannot in good conscience leave this one on. But that's what the note is, right? Lefty tighty, righty loosey. It's reverse threaded. Don't screw it up. I have fixed countless crank arms. 2 on my own when I was way novice, way younger. But even then, they would come into the shop. So, lefty tighty. There you go. No derailleur guard. That's interesting. You don't say. Jerome, you feeling salty today, huh? Morning, Ed. Oh my gosh, what fight is happening? The middle generation e-bikes. Watch it, or I'll tell them your Superman story. I'm gonna put you out as Clark Kent, okay? Morning, Ed. How you doing, bud? Put a derailleur. I don't have an extra. Like, they typically they're getting smashed in shipping, so I never have any. It's a sad state. Okay, what's next? Display. All these goodies. See this? All right, so they have this special mounting screw right here for the headlight. I'm assuming. Maybe I did have it right. God, please tell me. Not again with the instruction manual. So what is this? Holds the cables? That's what that is. Yes. I see you. I see you now. How to adjust. And this goes on like so. I can tell I'm gonna have to bring this up, so might as well just do that now too. Into the bag of tricks. Electric assist release. That's interesting. So it's only one side for this. $22 to $25 Newton meters, Jerome. I'm gonna go pretty high. I'm gonna bring it back to 60 because I'm a tall dude. Yeah. That's it. Guaranteed to be on the money. We don't even need to check anymore. I'm just so good at it. And you watch me fly over the handlebars like Hazer or his lady. Don't drop the screw. I'll come back to that. Try to get on it. I'm gonna have to look at this instruction manual again. I don't like this light scenario is a little tricky. So it's showing up, so it was always intended to be up this way, so the curve is there, so it looks like I got it right. Yes, yes I did. Thank goodness, that would have been embarrassing. I wonder, there's also this has to be perfectly sized because it'll punch through and hit the handlebars if not. And then this screwdriver came with it. Let's see if this holds the other end here, and it does. So that's how you tighten that down. So Velotric tools are coming in handy. Only thing that was really problematic was being able to cut those zip ties. So you're gonna have to have something for that, but otherwise we are making it through. Oh, Ed, you bought the guard and like it was just too thick, I'm assuming. I mean, Velotric is known for their precision. How's everybody feel about these near frequency cards? I don't know. I think it's cool to say you got one, like you just walk up and scan it, but then it's just like, can they be hacked or copied like credit card situation? And then the next question is wires above or below? I think below. But if it rolls over, the wires will have, God, read the instruction manuals again. Okay, 60 there. Above, they're showing it above. And then the light cable goes through the mount. Okay. Get that. Near frequency cards off of here. I didn't want to take them loose, but I need the cable. There are no torque specs on these, so you guys use gentle hands. Jerome. All right, what do we got? This is green to green, so no, can you guys see? So there's main, so this looks like 2 controller display. There's that. And then there's the light. So when you do this, make sure and run your cable for the light down in between the bracket opening. So there's that. And then come here. They're clicking nice. I like that. What else we got? This one looks like display, so full control. The master cable is here. And what are these? 2 brakes? Yes. And then throttle? Yes. There we go. Yes, yes. Voila. It's a 3-pin. Gonna need an adapter for that. We're gonna figure that out for sure. And then these bad boys. So this looks like brake cutoff. Yes. Brake cutoff. Yes. And then what? What was the 3 for? It was just like, because there's one up here. I mean, is this one to bind and then these are here? Don't make no sense. Make it make sense. This. Okay. Yes, that's what it is. It's pretty. Look at that cable management. I guess these guys get the wrappy-do. So I'll leave this one. Okay. So what? Right-hand bell? Here with the turn. I don't know how I feel about all that. Scott, what size your bell on? Anybody? Like I was not wanting to adjust items on the handlebars. It's a long reach. What's that do with the triggers are there? So I could, what, push triggers, but that's a tight fit. the heck does this bell go? You can't get the screw in on this backside. Anybody? Mike, what did you do? All right, heard. Thank you, Scott. Dang it. Just feeling lazy. Trying to reach for the stars here. Bring this down. Just kind of follow a parallel plane with the brake handles and see how it goes. Okay. Well, there's that. What else? What else do I need to do? These bad boys. You guys put these on? This is just kind of like, I don't know, just like an afterthought, it feels like. Rear one maybe, but it's got the tail light. I'm not putting these on. You have just voided the insurance policy for your Velotric Discover 3. Please put rear and front deflectors on your bike. Let's see. DM, what do you say? Like display? Are you talking about the bike itself, like Discover Mid? Are you talking about, like, what are you talking about, Scott? Let me see if I'm understanding this correctly. You put the near frequency, you used near frequency card for access, didn't bind the app, so it was the only one? Discover Mid, okay. Like, stop it with the acronyms like I know what it is. It's like I've been in e-bike space for 2 minutes here. Come on now, be fair. They just sent you a whole new bike? For that? You should be punished. And actually, I'm gonna need you to go back out in that negative 30-degree weather and find that near frequency card in the city of millions and millions of people who keep it relatively clean. It may be like that guy that lost the Bitcoin hard drive in the landfill. You're gonna have to go get that bad boy. No. What does NO stand for? New option? Okay. I think I should do some adjustment here. Where are we at? First. Ooh. One, two, three, four. Oh, that made it. At 5, let's jump in. So if I'm having trouble getting the gears, as the pattern is moving in towards the middle of the bike, if it won't go, you just roll the barrel in that direction. It's the best way I can tell you. And then that massive 40-tooth granny gear is a little excessive. But it feels like the limit screw on low needs to be adjusted. Actually, I don't think so, because when I hold it down, it's doing it, and there's no guard on the back side of this thing, so I'm going to leave it as is. That's pretty impressive, not going to lie, especially for a just delivered bike. It was very, very smooth going. Okay. This thing is doing the deal. Who dat? What's up, Rob? Live video. We're live on the interwebs. We got this new Velotric Discover 3. It's fancy, but I've never ridden it, so we're just lighting it up. Uh-huh. Give is a relative word, but yes. They sent me this bike for review. No. For the kids, don't be cursing live. You're on it. Yes, be good. But yes, you are correct. What do you think about the color? Yeah. You're not messing up the video. They're all in here talking in the comments, just going nuts. Just watch out for the camera. That's all you gotta do.
It looks cool.
Yeah. See if this thing will turn on.
I like the fenders. Rack looks sturdy.
I heard noises. Scan the QR to register your e-bike warranty. Scott, I'm compulsively wanting to leave these on the display, my man, but I'm gonna take it off. It's on. That is a live e-bike.
Excellent.
That's how we roll. I'll bring it through. You'll see it, I'm sure. All right, man. Have a good day. I mean, E-bike Ronnie, like you're talking about a pedal scenario, right, for hill climbing on a 40 tooth where you're doing like the bike, even in the specs that I was reading before I got started on this thing, it said the speed range was 12 to 28. So at power, like you're desperately trying to get up a hill with that. Like that's a lot. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Remote display function guide. Well, this is fun. Let's see what we got here. Single press. Oh my, it's so fancy. Turn signals. And then you just press it again. Long press for power. Power's over the top. Long press negative to walk. Single press to switch riding data. What is this? Single press switch speed limit class. Oh, dude, that's what I'm talking about. Yes. So apparently this button will take you out of your limiting class features quickly. So you can just, yes. Where's the M button? Single press to switch riding data, like that. Motor temp 60 degrees. It's so cold. Can you tell them that I'm doing this live video and ask for forgiveness if they're not happy with the fact that I'm ahead of time? Because I just needed to have something that was not a Scott Hardesty style review or a Mike Marmo review, because nobody watches this channel for Velotric. But we want them to, so it's cool to unbox a bike, and I really, really appreciate them sending it to me because it's really pretty. Yes. Please, Scott, and thank you. Or I'm sure I'm going to hear about it from Henry. Long press to enter cruise control. That's nice. Long press M to swap sensor types. While riding. Okay, so it's got two different situations. Speed class, pedal. And you can limit, oh my God. M to go back. I need to go back, there we go. Throttle on class 2. Get M. No. Get down, can't do that. So we can limit up to 20 into the class 2 settings, okay. A little disjointed with this thing. No. There we go. Oh, 28. I'll take it though. And to go back. Heart rate. I'm assuming that means that it taps into like your Apple Watch. So that's going to take a little bit more discovery time than I have for this morning. However, that's pretty cool. This experience. Riding. Turbo all day. I'm not exactly sure what the difference is, but we're doing it throttle quick, normal, slow. We'll definitely do quick. Circle to back, sensor swap. I'm assuming this is what I can change on the fly. Oh, wait, nope. What else? Clear trip data, NFC card, screen. Oh, screen brightness looks like one I need to be in. Auto. I like auto. So that's cool. M to save. Done. Ride tuning. Oh, you can adjust all. This is badass. Yes. Why is no. Give me some 100. Assisted start. 5, maybe 3. We'll start gently. That is cool. I like this display. Back. Ride tuning. Rear light mode. What you got for me? What's this? Steady. Is this like Scott your blinky deal? Yes, it is. Okay. Braking enhanced plus flashing. Riding braking enhanced. So steady. So riding is steady, enhanced, so that means it gets brighter and then it flashes. So we definitely doing that. All right, we'll take it. Come back. Oh, I am not fluid inside the use of it, but we're getting there. Screen brightness, ride tuning, rear light mode, did that. Auto light, we'll do that. I'm just gonna leave it on. Save. Auto power off is like, I'm assuming the time situation. Yeah, 5 minutes. Cool. Man, I've been missing out. Oh my goodness, negative, what the hell, -2 degrees? I don't think. Ed, how did you put the degree symbol in while you were typing? That's what I want to know. How did you make it say degrees in your characters while you were doing it? Everyone's waiting for the 10th. I don't know what you mean by the 10th. I'm not sure what that means. Throttle limited? What's going on here? Torque mode off? What am I, what am I getting into on this one? Torque mode, throttle limited off. Throttle limited. What does that mean? Like limited to paths? Limited to, I don't know. M save. Back. Time setting. What do you got? What time is it? 11:47. M to save. I would assume that that just syncs with your phone. Cruise control. Turn signal click. What you got for me? On. Yeah, we're going to take that. We love it. Need it to be annoying, so I remember to turn it off. Connect to the app. Later, Find My, for you Apple lovers and some of you new Android people. Mike. Sensor calibration. Please calibrate the torque sensor without touching or placing objects on the pedal. Oh, we're not doing that right now. Version info. I guess that's just in case you have update necessary. Man, this is fancy. Power over the top. This is the money right here. Single press switch speed limit class. Long press enter cruise control mode. Long press while stationary, enter menu, long press while riding, sensor swap. So M is the one. So I'm in torque. I think that this is one of those bikes that it's going to make me appreciate torque sensors and not hate them like my Magician Alpha. So I'm excited about that. It says it got 90% battery, so I'm excited about that. I think I'm going to try this. You guys, if you're still here, cool. If not, I understand. But I'm going to put on a vest and see if I can take this thing out real quick. which means I need, what do I need? Make sure the tires are good. There's that. And then I need a phone mount, which I can do. This may turn into a full together. I'll have to adjust everything. I'm good prepared. Just in case it's possible. Let's see here. Can this, max, minimum, max, 65. Brad, this is for you. Never again will I be made fun of for my long-lasting Craftsman air compressor that I had to plug in, and it takes forever to pump up the tires, because now I'm cool with this battery-powered Bauer from Harbor Freight with the 20-volt 3-amp-hour battery for long-lasting pleasure. All right, 50. Right. Okay, okay. That's done. I am now taking off the phone mount from the Wired Warrior from yesterday's ride. Why would you add 3 batteries? Oh, blasphemy. Why would you do that? Next thing you know, he's going to be adding a 4th. Yes, yes, I will. Maybe I add a trailer and put 1,000 on there. I don't know. This motor can handle it, can't it? Never understand why people make those kinds of comments. Also, I got noticed that the channel has been alive for 5 years. It doesn't feel that way. But in 5 years, nobody's noticed. Though I think Jeremy is right? Like, I came in early on a lot of this stuff, and the concept of dual battery was not really a thing for a lot of people. But it's now almost essential for many. And then that part led me into having companies like Velotric send me out these bikes. And that's how I got to meet cool people like Mike Rochester, who Scott was trying to ride off his laurels. That's how he profited, but it's fine. At least I got to meet Mike. And Gary shows up every now and then. Actually, every one of you guys, a lot of you guys have been around from the beginning. Wondering what the heck I was doing in the first place. That's on. This here. Keys out, battery in. Oh, it's so light. Oh my gosh, it's so light. That's ridiculous. I've been messing around with all these heavy bikes for so long. Scott, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna take the tags off. Let's see what's up. Oh, I nailed that one. Gotcha. Six to eight Newton meters. This precision equipment. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Get you guys up on the dash. There we go. Bring this back up. This back. Helmet for safety, kids. Helmet for safety. Okay. This on. Here. Go there. Mike. Let's see. This is Bike Case Big. I think it's Big Mama. This is a Big Mama bag. Like a switchblade. Let's see. Yep. Just like that. That's pretty easy. And it's got this, the bag comes with a key. And then that's it. Easy peasy. We like it. That'll be useful. We have these bags available in the ElectricAllWheel store, so you guys check them out if you're interested. We've got an assortment. You're going to want to look for the Mike attachment, and if you don't have a bike that has this capability, We also have the adapters, like a little rack plate that we use. That's what I used on the Warrior video that came out this morning, so you guys keep that in mind. And put it in a big Papa rack bag. But that is quite nice. I like it. Okay. Because I'm a wuss, the jacket is going back on. Mike seems to be there. You guys are with me. Okay, so what's going to happen here is I'm going to do the switch. This will be my first ride on it completely. But what I have to do is get the phone off of Wi-Fi. So I'm going to do that here, and then I'm going to pull it down, and I'll put you guys on my chest, and we'll take out. If it breaks, I appreciate you guys hanging with me while this is going down. And anybody that talks to Velotric, wink, wink, nod, nod, ask for forgiveness for me. I did not ask for permission. It seemed like it was a good deal, but just in case, there is a time when this will premiere, and it is not today. So you guys be cool about it, okay? You guys that are watching, I'm sure Velotric will let me know either way. I am looking forward to this seat though. So here we go. I'm gonna detach from the Wi-Fi network and see if we can get out of here. Oh, looks like it's not gonna let me. Let me see. See if I can do this. Personal hotspot. Discoverable. Are we still live? Are we doing it? Data mode? Y'all let me know. Are y'all still there? Y'all still around? Ed? Ed, can you hear me? Excellent. All right. Let's get through the jungle here. Ding, 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 ding. Now what? What do I need to? Oh, paths. Eco. Okay, we'll just start in eco. What did I do? I turned off throttle. I did something wrong. Doom. Ride tuning. Something. Throttle limited. On. Save. Back. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, Scott. Anybody? Do I have to be moving? Oh man. Oh man. Why would throttle not work? Experience. Throttle, balance, normal, riding, balance, turbo. I mean, I like that. Throttle, normal, slow, quick, yes, M, success. Does anyone know? Hey, Mike Marmo, sorry, you do not have to be on S1 for I don't know that, Molican, I don't know that that's the rule here. I probably just have done something dumb on my part. Sensor swap, no. I don't know if Scott's still here, but if he is, help me. Ride tuning. Is it plugged in? It is plugged in. And you guys saw it because I pressed the throttle to test. So I did something. Maybe it's the class 3 aspect. Yeah, you're right. I see you. Rob E-Biking New England, you got it. Let's see. There we go. Yep, it is that. I'm going. Here it is, throttle. So class 3 is a true class 3. I should have anticipated that because that's what Velotric does. They do it by the book. Whoa. Ooh, this is fancy. Oh, this is really nice. The torque sensor is ridiculous. Okay. Okay. How are we feeling? Yes. This is very smooth, and I like how light it is. I always think of myself being spoiled with the speedy bikes, but this is quite nice. And then the ability to adjust all of the pass settings is nice too. The one thing I really, really like about this bike is the fact that coming out of the box, everything is pretty much set. Now, you do have to do some aspects with the handlebars. You guys saw me do that. And then, of course, near frequency, those cards, I'll have to figure that out. And the other end is I'm not too terribly disappointed with these handlebars. Like others, when there's sweeps on them, like I have this problem where it's like scrunching up my shoulders. But this is, I'm about it. This is comfortable, and I'm sitting upright, and it's got a suspension seat post. So we're in it to win. Okay, display is good too. I can see it even through the glasses. Don't make fun of me, Brad. I'm how you doing? True class 2, huh? No throttle. That's just is what it is. It's very smooth, extremely quiet. Extremely quiet. Like there is no noise whatsoever. I think the most noise is if I turn on the turn signals. And it, I like knowing that they're there. I wish that there were some up front though. I think that right, if you're gonna do it, go all the way. Well, I'm about to bust into boost mode and take this dude down. I don't like being passed. I wasn't cool at all. Let me test out this bell. I like your bike. Good, man. Bell works. I'm going to be on your left.
Yeah.
All right. Everything's moving smooth. Would you rather be on a boat or on an e-bike in Pinellas County? See how this thing does up the incline. So at 20, full speed 20, we're holding it dropped. It's dropping 15 and a half, 15.1 at peak for speed. It felt pretty solid in terms of the power distribution delivery while I was going up that hill for the pedestrian bridge, so that's pretty good. Man, yeah, I haven't been on a bike like this in a minute. This style is what my original e-bike was, which was a specialized roll with a 750 watt rear hub kit. And that bike is still awesome. A couple friends have the step-through versions that I built for them, and they still rival existing bikes coming out in the market. There were two Velotrics right there. Nice. Nice. Let's do some. Let's put this suspension seat post through its face. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. All right, it's not terrible. Oh, wait, hang on a minute. Hang on. Hang on. Yeah, okay. Suspension engaged. Here we go. Like, honestly, I want throttle in class 3. I hope I'll be able to set that. I at least want to be able to go 20 miles an hour with throttle. Ugh. Oh, yes. Suspension seat post for the win. Definitely a good ad for this bike. For sure. Look at all the e-bikes. Look at them all. Look at the folds. There's like a whole troop of folds up here. I like your bike. This is the new D3. It's not even yet from Velotric, but they sent it to me to review. So I'm now going to put you on video so they can see that all the Velotrics are out there. And Seattle, huh? I'm not mad at you. Okay, okay.
Yeah, we just got these bikes last year.
Yeah? How many miles do you have?
March, and we wanted to go get some bigger ones. I was like, how much can we get them for a trade? And it was like 500.
Where are you going right now?
We went to Tampa Bay e-bikes.
Okay, yeah. So Zach, right? I met up with Zach in Las Vegas for CES. Did you go to Dunedin or did you go to?
Dunedin.
Yeah. Good for you. Yeah. I'm supposed to be putting on a dual battery setup with Tyler sometime this week. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're awesome.
They're really solid.
No doubt, and they're nimble too. So.
We went to Tarpon Tom's. We weren't just trying to buy a bike. Tom, I guess he didn't even want to like talk to us. I'm like, dude, we're on first riders, ready to drop some money. He was just so vague and all.
Which shop? The one
in
here?
Tarpon.
Oh, in Tarpon? Yeah. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
You did the right thing going to Tampa Bay e-bikes, right? And you got a good brand. If you're going to honeymoon, do you want to try this? You're not gonna get another opportunity, bro. Like it's spec. I swear I have 20,000 followers on YouTube. Business.
Let's roll.
All right. You'll be able to see everybody's live on the chat. The only thing you may need to adjust is that. Tell you what, when we get to the pedestrian bridge down there, What we can do is before we'll go across on the sidewalk,
Yep.
and then when we get to the main bridge, we'll stop.
Right when you cross over.
Yeah, we won't go over the main
No,
bridge.
that-
We'll
that's what
stop
we
and
do.
there's
That's
okay.
what we do.
All right, perfect. You guys okay with that? All right, here we go. I am now on a Velotric Fold. You're pretty tall, yeah? There we go. That's why it fits.
They don't stop.
No, they don't. What's happening with your rear brake?
So, when I bought it, like after I used it for like the first couple of times, it just held up, and then I talked to Tyler, and since I'm not even like due for him to even like do any maintenance on the bike, he said it'd be better just to wait. So I just been using the other brake.
My man. No. That's safety. That's your main one. You need to get that thing handled.
Gotcha.
Like it's stiff. It's almost like there's a block on it.
Yeah, it was like that after like I rode it for like a couple of times.
All right. I mean, do you fold these when you store them? Do you take them in? You fold them into your car and then take them
No,
to?
we ride it straight from our house in Tarpon, and then we ride all the way down here.
Okay.
And then I just put it in my garage.
All right. All right.
Yeah, that was one regret that we had, was that the bikes are so heavy because it has all the components for the folding,
Yeah.
so they're just heavy to carry.
Yeah.
They're a pain. We got a bike rack for our car, and it was just a pain to get all the bikes on there.
You have 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. These are your first ones?
Yeah.
You did good. You're fine.
Yeah. A lot of people said so.
You make good decisions.
Like, I didn't want to jump into something. I didn't know what was gonna benefit me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't know if I wanted to ride them on the beach, but then people were saying don't ride them on the beach, and I'm like,
You just do what you need to do. These have a really good IPX rating, so the batteries are pretty much waterproof completely, and then it's IPX6, I believe. So they'll stand up to a lot. You just treat them right, and if you don't treat them right while you're riding, you come back and give them some gentle care after, and you're fine. So Velotric, they have a really, really good and knowledgeable development team and the company owners. I think somewhere in there is like one of the originators for Lime. And then some of the high-end e-bike names or like just high-end bikes. There's a collection of these guys. And so Electric dominated the market for a long time, and then they introduced themselves, came out, and then they did really well with the Discover 1, which is the predecessor to that bike. And so they've
yeah, that
just
was
been
the first one that we test rode.
the Discover.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
Dude, this thing is like, dope.
Yeah. The color too.
Pedal,
It just
goes,
goes.
yeah.
Yeah. You look good on it, but you cannot have it. I'm sorry.
hey, turn off the speed and I'll just
So you probably could. I mean, trying to catch up to you.
coming across the bridge.
There's something to be said for a step-through folding bike, though. They
Yeah,
just
that
make
was-
it easy.
Yeah, that was one thing that guy was telling us, get a step through.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
yeah.
All right, we'll pull off to the left up here, and then I'll give you your steed back. All right, what is happening with this brake?
Yeah, didn't Tyler say he was telling me that I should have had that already fixed. You know how my brake doesn't.
Yeah, well, we need to take it in.
Yeah, you do. That's like I don't think you're getting any compression off your
God
your
knows been
reservoir.
using this.
Yeah.
Well, we need to take yours in because we didn't take yours in when I took mine and his in because ours had more miles on it. Tyler said to wait on yours. I didn't know your brake was in.
Yeah. Don't wait. All right.
How fun.
Enjoy the game today.
Oh yeah.
I appreciate you testing it out. Yeah.
That's dope. We're gonna win. I feel like I'm already winning.
Slip that in there easy.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good day. Take it easy, my man. The channel's called ElectricAllWheel if you're ever feeling about it. All right. It's all one word, no space. Take it easy. Enjoy your day. That was fun. Go Pats. Guys, don't be saying that stuff while he's riding a bike. Okay. Well, there it is. His rear brake was not working at all. It was like the tube was capped or something. There was no movement in the handle. The reservoir was not passing the fluid, which is not good. But he did seem to like this one, which is good. And now it's on cadence mode, and I don't like that. These are the classes. There we go, torque. Perfect. All right. So I'm getting this down. I know what's up. This thing is super-duper smooth. I'm gonna need another 20 amp hours and we'll call it a day. Velotric, if you could, just give me a rear rack that just plug and play into your existing system. No firmware update needed. It knows. I'd really appreciate it. Looks like this is their bag. Hey guys, is this yours? Is this your rack bag? No? Hey, in the comments, you guys let me know. Did you guys see this rack bag on those people's bikes? Was this on that group of bike riders? Yes, I am a lover of cadence. Somebody lost their rack bag. I don't want to leave it. Do you guys remember, did one of those three have this rack bag on it? Was it them? I can't, I'm trying to find it. It's not me. Not me. Come on. It's too far back. Let's see. I wouldn't take cadence. You're right, Chaxologist. Like, I don't think, not on this bike. This bike is really nice. Cadence on this bike would be just, I don't know, too old school. Torque sensor have a good thing. Let me see. I may end up having to ride all the way out to Honeymoon Island if this is them. Otherwise, I'm gonna go and put it back where it belongs. Is that him? It looks like it's it. I'm looking at the replay off of this live to see if this bag belonged to that guy. So I'm gonna ride up just a little bit more. Just a second. I know this is weird, guys. Just give me a minute. What I'm doing is checking to see that these items are not. It does look like it right there. That's it on the back of his bike. Let's see if he's missing anything. It's empty. So what I'll do is hope that he comes through, and then what I am gonna do is I'll take it to Tampa Bay e-bikes. That's what I'll do. I'll just get it to Tyler. If it's his, then I'll have them have it, so when they go meet him again, they can be there. I don't have my wallet or any of my stuff, so I cannot get into the park. That's why I'm not going right now to catch up with them. So if you guys, you'll be able to hold me true and honest to what's happening. All right, we're back. We're back and we're going. I feel bad. They lost their bag. Or I lost it for them. I don't know. Let's see here. Going on through. Now I'm gonna cut over. Get into this parking lot. This is something special. It's worth it. How much is this thing? I think it's like $2,000, right? 2,000 plus. Who's got a line on the price for this Velotric Discover 3? Can y'all interwebs this thing for me and let me know? And straight away, I want to take this, and then I want to ride next to a Segway Mayon, because I feel like that's a comparable Electric Express 750, Segway Mayon for accessories and just all the high-end components, etc. And then you just like looking at the pricing. And then from there, a Venton, right? I feel like this reminds me of a Level. Definitely not an Adventure just because of the width on the wheels. But this is nice, 2100. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Chexologist. I appreciate you, man. Even with suspension seat posts, like all the goodies. Oh, this is for sure on a recommendation list. Take it out to all the people. Is anybody here on the live when I lost my keys? I think it was Thanksgiving. I lost my keys bouncing the Magician Alpha down that roadway where we came out of. This bag is going to allow me to return the favor to the two guys that picked up my keys. And I'm very thankful for that. Torque sensor. I could feel like I'm gonna have to play around with these things because it has all that adjustment and I just want to find perfection. But the bike is sweet. Long live the suspension seat post too. I do like it. Velotric Discover 3 Cherry Crimson, because red is not suitable as a descriptor. Cherry Crimson, it does glisten. Oh my. I think I would put this up next to Wicked Red, no problem. Wicked Red of the Warrior. Let's see if anybody's come. Look at how shiny it is. Look at it. It's very pretty. And then I got my Ebike bag all ready to rock. That's cool. I wonder if this thing fits. No, it will not. It will not fit. And I smell barbecue. Somebody's got it going on. Taking out some good food on the boat. What are you saying? Oh, yeah. Bikes. They did offer to send me the gravel bike. Are those tires gravel bike ready? I do not know. I would imagine though, because that's just kind of, they don't operate in a vacuum like that. And I would imagine that they're probably trying to find continuity on their different wheel sizes. So there's not just an excess of components, but they're smooth. They're not noisy at all. And they look like they give some pretty good grippage, especially if you're out there ripping it up. I don't know that I would be trying to rip it up on some curved handlebars of the D3, but you do what you do. It is nice. I mean, I think you guys know how I feel about these thumb throttles, but honestly, the torque sensor on this thing, it's just a pretty smooth ride. And it's responsive. Like there are some bikes where they have torque sensors and the options, but it just don't work. So that puppy was not happy. But I give it a little bit and it responds in kind very well. The problem with all of that though is like I got up, it said 22 miles an hour, and then I could feel the bike just slowing me down. I'm not a big fan of that. But I guess it's good to keep me tempered, keep me in control. This bike gets an A. Just overall, right? If you're buying in the class and you know what you're looking for, I think it'll hurt a little bit on price just knowing what else is out there. But if you consider that price with all the goodies that you get, especially the fine-tune adjustments, the ability for them to make any corrections that may surface throughout the future and get that firmware updated. Verdict's still out on the NFC card. I don't know. I've never really used that stuff, so we'll see. I'm not a big proponent of like hooking everything up to my phone and making it electronically locked. And you see what Scott Hardesty said earlier, right? He lost it and turned into a problem. And they hook him up and they take care of him, but damn, you know, they're not gonna be able to send out a full bike for everyone. He gets a little bit special treatment, but it's just, I don't know, something to think about. But if you're into that, the high-end electronics alone, the security, safety features, the Find My, just the refinement, it's worthwhile. Whee. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's the dude's bag. Even though you guys want New England, we're gonna be happy for him because Seattle's in the Super Bowl. I'm gonna take this to Tampa Bay E-Bikes. and then I'll get it taken care of. That is another successful ride out adventure. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I'm hoping I don't get in trouble with Velotric. I do like it, but I wanted to do something different. Spend some time on one of these bikes, spend some time with you guys, and just see what it was. I needed to get it out of the box, and then it's always a good opportunity to check these things out. And the unboxing and putting it together wasn't bad either. I'm trying to not use the word or words not terrible. It's not terrible. It wasn't terrible at all. It was actually quite pleasant. It was good stuff. Next bets, where am I going to go from here? I've got to figure out, right, these things, my little Velotric credit cards, and then get it all charged up. Everything seems to be working. It's pretty smooth. I don't really have any complaints. There's nothing that's not feeling right. I do feel bad about that guy's brakes. That, like, he does not need to be riding that bike. That's a whole lot of stuff. And then for all you tidy freaks, this is really cool. Like this mount for the charger. I like that. I think it is a good ad for what they've got going on. All these boxes though. Goodness. Get all these things in here. That's it. There is a link for the D3 in the description of this video. We'll likely have some more videos out. We will not be publishing in the same way that you see other YouTubers publish, especially the reviewers. I have not built this channel based on reviews, but we're moving into it, and it's always fun to do something a little bit different, and I think these live videos bring that to the table. If you are interested in some Ebike product, that does work too. We do have it in the ElectricAllWheel.com store, so check that out. We showed the way that this Big Mama rack bag just snapped right to it because it is Ebike compatible, so that's cool. We do have various size rack bags, so check those out as well. Obviously, you don't need a suspension seat post, but we would plug that if that was necessary. And then what else? If you need an electronic rack, talk to Generation E-Bikes. If you need a different electronic rack, talk to Scott Hardesty. If you want to know what's the best of the Discover lineup, talk to Mike Marmo of Mike Rochester YouTube at Mike Rochester. He's got it going on. Electric Bike Adventures. A lot of you guys are coming through, so we appreciate you guys being here. I wish that it was warmer for you so you could all be out making your videos and running your channels, but I'm happy that you came and hung out with me and that you were here for this bike. I'm very happy. Thank you very much, Velotric, for sending this out. Crimson is Cherry Crimson, is that right? Cherry Crimson is Cat's Meow, and that's for Kathy. Step through is the only way to go in the large frame. For me, I'm 6'2". With the suspension seat post, brings it up to a 6'7" rider. We'll see, right? I'm sure Matt from Tail Happy will have one, so you guys will be able to see what it looks like when he gets on it. But he dwarfs a lot of bikes, so that's not really a fair assessment. And nothing really negative to say. I maybe want a straight bar, but that's just preference. And then the class settings, right? I would like to be able to use my throttle on a class 3 set, even if it is only up to 20 miles an hour. I'm gonna see if that's possible, but otherwise, it is what it is. I'm gonna get this cleaned up. It's time for pizza and beer. Super Bowl's tonight. You guys enjoy the game. Thank you very much for checking us out. I appreciate all of your support, everyone. And Rob, I hear you about the hoodie, okay? I'm working on it. We'll talk to you next time.